y'all, this is Dina. Welcome to my channel. Y'all, I last night and yesterday afternoon kind of started replenishing some of my cards that I need to do because I don't have a stash of them really except birthday. And so I thought I would just make some super sweet cards. These are made out of the Garden Party, and of course I use my favorite scalloped edge card base that I get from Michaels. And here's this one. I thought it was just plain and simple and just pretty. And this one right here, somebody sent me these butterflies in a swap. They're kind of three-dimensional or two-dimensional or whatever you. The Hello Friend is not a stamp. I actually printed it from Microsoft Word in color and just cut it instead of having to stamp it. This one was also just printed and this one was stamped. So, and then this one right here, it was also printed, and they're just simple little cards. I didn't want to like take away from the flowers here. I might go back and diamond dust these or something like that. But yeah, I thought it was just super pretty. And here we go. This one and then this one right here. But I started thinking I need to be able to store them. So I have this extra pink basket here. And so I decided it would be super cute to store them in this basket. But I happened to look on my Facebook or my Pinterest this morning, and I saw that there was somebody that had posted they had made file folders for their basket. And I thought that was a sweet idea. And what they did, whenever I clicked on it, led to the YouTube channel. They had used one of these tabs and used it as a template and just drew it on. But I decided to go ahead and use my envelope punch board. So I've already got 6 made, and I'm going to make 3 more on camera. So I'll be able to fill up my basket. I probably will make a couple more. That way I can just kind of file them away. Maybe they can either be like months or something like that. I haven't decided. But yeah, cards. I'm super excited about the cards. I'm going to go ahead and put my cards in there. So how you make the file folders, you're going to need some paper. And for a set of 3, of course, you need 3 pieces of paper, and your paper needs to measure 6 3/4 by 9. And actually, the 6 3/4 would be the width for my basket. If you're using a different kind of basket, wider, make it wider. And just alter your dimensions if your basket is also taller. I just cut out some black and some strips of just extra strips from the collection I'm using. I'm using the Garden Party, and I cut some little white ones. I don't have any like any stickers, but you can get some labels if you want. But I just cut some white little papers. That way I could have it. Okay, so I've already gone ahead, cut my paper at 6 3/4 by 9. And then I've already scored it on the 9-inch side at 4 1/8. And I've already scored it on each for each side. Now, if you're having if you have a directional paper, just make sure you decide which one you want on the outside. And I wanted to have the words on the outside for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and fold all of mine. I think I'll do the flowers on the outside of this one. Just want to make sure that I have it as even as I can. And then I kind of like this black and white on the outside. I don't really like the green, but I like the black and white. And it's all in the same collection. Okay, so got all 3 of mine punched. So I'm going to decide which one I want on the front so to have your first tab. So I think I'll use this one. And what you're going to need to do is take your envelope punch board, and I'm going to get you down just a little bit closer here. So you're going to take your envelope punch board, and in your envelope punch board, you've got this little groove that's right in there. You're going to put the end of your paper about halfway where it's all the way flush up here with this guide, but in the center of that little silver thing that's in there. And that's how you're going to get this right here. And then I made my tabs 2 3/8. So I went over 2 3/8 and I punch. So now I'm going to have to cut these off. Okay. So I'm going to cut those off. You can use your paper trimmer if you like, or if you want to, you can just kind of draw it and just get it off that way. So I'm just going to use my ruler and just kind of line it up with the end. And I'm going to cut this off. And then I'm just going to trim this off. And then once you do that, you have your first tab. So it will look like this. So what I did too is I also used my 1/4 inch corner rounder, and I just punch on the inside of the flap and then over here on this corner. I tried it on a 1/2 inch and it was just a little bit much, so there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to punch the others, and we'll put my little bit of decorations. So for the center one, let's just go with this one for the center one. So for the center one, I'm going to line it up at 2 3/8, okay? And then I'm going to punch, and then I'm going to move it over to 4 1/2. You can go to 4 5/8 if you like. And that's how I'm going to get my center one. Now I'm going to cut these two off. I'm just going to try to eyeball it without measuring. And I'm going to do this side. Okay, and then I've got this one. Let's go ahead and corner around. These are super, super simple. Y'all, have been sitting here in my craft room. I have not showered. I'm going to get out. I'm going to try to go out and run an errand or two. I need to go drop something off. And so there we go. Got my second one. And as you see, it's gonna line up pretty well up in there. Now let's do the last one. For the last one, you can use the dimensions for the first one. So I'm just gonna line it up halfway. I'm gonna flip it over because I've got this fold over here. I'm gonna flip it over. And then I'm gonna punch, and then I'm gonna move that over to that 2 3/8. And then I'm gonna cut off this end, and that way I'll have my, I'm just gonna eyeball it. I went down just a little bit. That's what I get for eyeballing, but it's okay. And that's all I'm going to use for that. And let me go ahead and corner round. I'm going to corner around these. Sorry about that, y'all. Let me get you out just a little bit again. And there we go. So now you will have your 3 folders. And as you see, the tabs line up pretty well. What I did is I just used some little, like 1 1/2 inch little strips of paper to make some little tabs where you can write on it. If you have stickers, use stickers. This is what I had. I'm just going to stick them on. These are super simple to do and fast. And it's great if you're trying to do a little organization. One more. I think I need to fix my paper trimmer because my paper is starting to get chewed a little bit. Okay, so there's that. Preferably, I would rather use stickers, but Okay, and what I did is I also added a little trim piece. So I went ahead and cut myself some black paper, and this is just in my scraps. This is a 1.5 by 6 3/4, which is the width of my little file folder. And I think I'll use this black side, so I'm just going to get my glue. I don't run out of my art glitter glue very often, but y'all, this morning I had to throw away a bottle because I refilled this little one, and then I'm out of glue. I'm going to have to order some more. Okay, I'm just going to stick this up in here. You can make your things as wide or as not as wide as you like. And then you can just add it on as trim just to make them pretty. You can also go and laminate if you like. Add this on. And there we go. We got my folder. Let's do the other two. I think I just cut black. It's what I had available. And this will go good. So I'm just going to add my glue. You can tape, glue, whatever. You don't have to do this part if you want, but I just kind of liked it because I thought it made it look pretty. Kind of gave it a little bit of interest there. And you can use these strips, and if you don't want to write on the tabs, you can also write on here as well. This is going to go, and I put it about 3/4 the way up. You know, I was starting to get to where I was kind of like holding on to this collection, this Maggie Holmes collection. And I thought, why are you hanging on to it? You know, just use it. That's why you buy it. So that's why I'm using it. Okay, now I've got a couple pieces left. I'm thinking I might go this route. Yeah, I think I'll go with this one. So I was just cutting the ends of, of my scraps and just add it on. You can cut out flowers. You can decorate these folders even any more, or make them more than that if you want than what I'm doing. You can do all kinds of things. You can put all these folders together and make a book. You can make a little journal out of file folders and put a little paper in between, and you could do so much. And there you go. I got my 3 folders, and it was that fast and easy. We're looking at 13 minutes start to finish. Super easy. The hardest part of this is deciding what kind of paper you would like to use. So anyway, on these other ones that I made, I actually put some jimmies on here, and if you want to do that as well, yeah, you can just do those. I think those are kind of cute to add the gems on them. And that's it, y'all. Super, super easy, huh? You can make these. Now I've got 9 of these, and I could put them in my basket. I can use it to store my cards, or maybe I could put stickers or whatever you want to choose to put in there. It's that easy, y'all. And that it's going to be helpful to have your stuff separated and so forth. Or if you want to do, if you have like alphabet stamps or alphabet stickers or something, if you want to do 26 of these or whatever you like, it's that easy, y'all. Yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me get you out just a little bit. But anyway, yeah, happy Saturday. It's Saturday, and I'm fixing to go in there and get a shower and make my bed. Yesterday I mopped my floor, and the day before I cleaned bathrooms, so I don't have to worry about doing that. All I'm going to do is vacuum the house, make my bed, and I'm going to go out and run some errands, y'all. Anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye, y'all.